So I'm going to go ahead and delete these guys for right now. Okay. And I want to teach you a couple of quick things over here. Okay. If I draw an object, I like to use the graphic things right here. I want to draw a cube. Okay. And I want to keep these guys the way they are. That's fine. Okay. If I draw a cube like so, and I want to zoom on it, if I click with my left button of the mouse, right, it highlights it in yellow. And then if I click on that little magnifying glass with the two eggs in it, they're really not eggs, but I like to call them eggs, and you click yellow to yellow, it'll zoom straight to it. Okay? Okay, and if I right-click with the mouse, I can orbit. If I right-click, I can orbit and look at my cube, right? Make sense? Okay. And if I use the scroll wheel, I can also scroll wheel on the mouse, I can zoom in and out. If I move my cursor up here in the corner and I use my scroll wheel, it's going to zoom over here. It's just going to zoom wherever your little cursor is. Okay? But if you're lost in space, you don't know where you are, you just zoom extents. It brings you back to whatever's drawn, it zooms on whatever's drawn. Okay, even if you have something over here, you have two of these and you're lost in space somewhere, you don't know where you are, you zoom extents and it zooms on both of them. Try to orbit back to your worldview. Okay. These four squares here get you the four views again. And there you go. You're in your four views. The top view is simply like you're looking at it from the helicopter perfectly from the top. Perspective makes sense. The front means from the front. So in Rhino world, front means I'm looking at something this way, right? Along the y-axis, looking at it this way. So this is the front. If I'm looking at this, right? Let's go to actually shaded mode here. If I'm looking at this surface, that's the front. And here it is, that's the front, right? And here it is highlighted, that's the front. What's the right-hand side? This is the right, from the top view, this is the right-hand side, right? So that's the right-hand side. So when I see it, it's the entire rectangle on the right-hand side. Make sense? Okay. What I would like us to do for next time is just practice making a lot of these boxes. Okay? That's all I want from you. Try to make some of these boxes. And try to make some boxes that have a start somewhere. Okay? And give it a size. Okay? I just made a box that's 3 foot by 3 foot. And what height do I want it to be? Let's say I want it to be 6 feet high. So I'll enter in the prompt height 6, and feet is an apostrophe. Oops, is an apostrophe. Okay? So I just made a 3 foot by 3 foot by 6 foot box. Make sense? So that's what you need to do. Just make a bunch of these. Try to use zooms. Try to play around with this. Okay? that's your homework for next time. You're going to be using this program so much that you really need to kind of know how to navigate it comfortably.